In this video, we'll explain you how any business can raise capital in less than 2 days, no matter where you are, how much revenue you generate, or what product you have. So stay tuned and watch this entire video. But first, we need to understand how it all began. The distinct field of financial study began in the late 20th century with the emergence of concepts like business expansion, merger, reorganization, and liquidation. Since then, every business owner may be a startup with no product or a conglomerate doing 500 million in sales had at least once tossed these terms. Depending on the type of the business or industry you belong to, there are distinct ways to raise capital. For example, you can arrange a marathon if you are operating a non-profit expression or do crowdfunding for a for-profit one. Businesses can check with their commercial banking partners and access their business banking line of credit. Banks would often factor into consideration the borrower's personal credit score, the financial strength of your business, and the number of years in operation, and base their lending decisions. Banks have altered their lending behavior because of an obvious economic downturn. Even before the war and pandemic, inflation in many countries had been rising due to supply-demand imbalances and inadequate policy support during the pandemic, prompting a tightening of the US monetary policy. The economic and social disruption caused by the pandemic is devastating. Tens of millions of people are at a risk of falling into extreme poverty, leading us into a subtle liquidity crisis. We are all aware of these problems and might be wondering how we secure that initial funding that will help our business to build a product, grow, or in some cases even sustain. No matter if you're in Australia, New Zealand, Europe, Asia, Africa, or in America, and are in the process of raising funds, you would have encountered conversations with venture capitalists or private equity firms giving you 100 reasons why they could or would not invest in your startup or business. This has been a common denominator as many VC funds have been down over 30 to 45% on a trailing 24-month basis as the valuations have unfortunately shrunk. This has put funds at risk on missing out on some good investment deals because of the lack of enough flexibility to facilitate equity financing deals. In other words, buy out ownership stakes in the companies in exchange for a monetary amount. At Avon River Ventures, we have tried to overcome the problem and thought of many ways to make investments in form of lenient commercial lendings on a 15 to 25-year term period basis. Avon River Ventures is a non-banking real estate and small business lending facilitator based out in Canada that can help businesses and startups all over the world secure initial funding in the form of commercial lending and equity financing. We lend and invest up to $75 million of multifamily and commercial real estate, delivering value-add bridge loans and fixed-rate financing for stabilized assets, and up to $5 million for small and medium businesses. We also provide residential mortgage financing through our partnered mortgage broking house. Without further ado, let us dive right in to understand how we can help businesses and startups secure financing based on their specific requirements. The first segment of lending is procurement through commercial banks. Avon River Ventures offers secure and unsecured financing to small business owners. Our lending amount ranges from $10,000 to $5 million for small businesses and up to $75 million for multifamily and commercial real estate. Our terms are flexible and loan rates are competitive, allowing us to fund a range of business needs. Our lendings have longer terms and more flexibility than other types of business financing to improve cash flow as you expand or start your business. The second one is financing for growth. We help businesses to grow by acquiring other businesses. Buying a business often takes more capital than entrepreneurs have on hand, which is where institutions like Avon River Ventures can help. We work with businesses that have solid business plan, strong personal credit, and a passionate entrepreneurial spirit. Inventory purchase. We offer inventory loans to borrowers who want to buy inventory or add to their product lines but do not have enough cash on hand to cover their business needs. Lendings for inventory financing are usually flexible, short-term loans or lines of credit that can be used for inventory purchase. Purchase land. Land financing is used to purchase a plot of land. The type of financing varies on where you buy the land and how you intend to use the land. The three most common types of mortgages for land are unzoned land mortgages, rezoned land mortgages, and land and construction mortgages. These mortgages can be acquired to purchase or refinance land parcels. You can refinance land parcel for servicing and or development activities, equity takeout, and blend your monthly payment. Purchase warehouse. Our limited partners are approved Freddie Mac, SBL sellers and servicers, providing small business loans from 1 million to 7.5 million with both fixed and hybrid rate structures. We provide capital for acquisition, refinancing, and cash out requests, and take pride in delivering quick closings backed by flexibility and common sense underwriting. M&A transactions or post-M&A operating finance. If you want to buy another business, don't let a lack of capital hold you back. You are unlikely to land on a killer business idea the first time, so serial entrepreneurship is your best chance of success. When you spot a business for sale that would thrive under your leadership, but your funds are tied up in your current company, consider our lending programs to finance the acquisition. Our loans are well priced under 8% with terms ranging from 7 to 25 years, giving you enough time to repay the loan. Startup business. To increase your chances for securing a loan, you should have a solid business plan, an expense sheet, and financial projections for the next 5 years. These tools will give you an idea of how much you'll need to ask for and will help us to know that we are making a smart choice by facilitating your loan. Hi, my name is Krutarth Shah and I'm an ex-investment banker and CEO at Avon River Ventures. Over the past 3 years, we have devised various financial products for funding businesses and startups by the means of equity and debt financing vehicles. Reach out to one of our analysts to know more. You can also visit us at www.avonriverventures.com or call us directly at 647-609-9086 or 424-338-5756. Thank you.